I want to talk about something more serious, but I got a little bit of a news. I think I found my official microphone that I'm gonna have for every video. It's a bit silly, it's a bit weird from because of what I'm gonna talk about and of what this is. Um, it's this. See, here's the thing. I have a dual mic system. This is All Might. He has two long strips of hairs in his very front. All Might is the fucking goat. He is amazing, awesome, strong, everything above. We love him. You know, just a beautiful character. Who is now also going to be, I guess, oh my God, my microphone holder from now on. Sorry if you can barely hear me through all the scratching. I want to talk about something that I've been been struggling with ever since I started this channel. I want to first start off by saying this is my channel. I will do what I want. I will say what I want. I can do what I want. I can post what I want. I can record what I want. Okay? I'm sorry that if you think I cuss too much, it really all depends of what I'm making and of how it makes me feel. Because I'm not gonna hide my emotions. I'm sad right now a little bit. Not a whole lot, but I'm sad about this. I guess it's my dream is to do this as full time, but right now nothing is making me do another video other than wanting to do it to have a better future. So that's why I haven't really been posting a lot lately and stuff like that. And part of me is also a little bit freaked out because my content is very different. See, I'm not trying to make it out there. I am trying to have my followers find me. I don't want to find my followers. I mean, I do, but in the sense that, hey, that YouTube shows them this video because they think it's cool and stuff like that. Because I talk about like a lot of nerd stuff, and I don't see, or I guess just watch a lot of like nerd podcasts and stuff like that. I mean, I know of Anime IRL's Nick's and Danny's podcast, but I don't really watch it a lot. I watch clips, but that's really about it. But just from what I talk about is stuff I would probably am going to be talking about in the same format in the future, like of how I love video games, anime, and shows and such. Because that's who I am. I'm a huge fucking nerd. But I also kind of realized something that I think is going to help me a lot more in the channel. I found out that if I just ramble on about something, I will get a bunch of views. Or if I talk about Drake, apparently, because right now, if I'm correct, my Castlevania video and my Drake video are my two most viewed videos at this moment. Give me a second to see how many views there are. Okay, so my Castlevania right now is at 30 something, and my Drake video is at like 44 right now. Now, the Drake thing, I don't understand. It was really mostly me saying, don't fucking glaze him because he's a child predator. Because he is. I'm not going to listen to Iceman or whatever the fuck it's called. I'm not. He's a child predator, and I will stand by that. I can't. No. Especially of how he's trying to mock Michael Jackson the way he did with his album cover. Because, I mean, no fucking shit I'm going to see that, because it's all over the internet. As a matter of fact, I did, I want to call it a segment to sound smart. It was just a little TikTok video of me basically calling the White House a dumbass because, I heard about, the White House making an image with the Iceman with the Iceman's photo, but they photoshopped it to add to him holding a chain, and it's saying MAGA on it, and it said "Ice Out." Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm sorry. Why does the president have to take one side? I feel like you should fucking take both. You know, you're not going to make everybody happy. I want to make that very clear. And nobody is ever going to make everybody happy. I mean, okay, think about like religion wise. How many religions are really around in the earth? I actually have not exactly Googled this, but there's probably millions, probably maybe billions. Who knows? You know, we never exactly know, especially because of how all the tribes that live in the forest. We don't know exactly if they even follow some sort of god or they follow their ancestors. We don't exactly know. You know, but still, I feel like a president should make everybody at least some at peace. Not put more money in their fucking pocket. Because again, the president of the United States of America is a fucking pedophile and a really dumbass. I honestly cannot understand how the fuck he made it through to become a president. Because I will say this now, he probably paid everything. He probably paid for the votes. He probably, like, you know, just everything. He probably paid all the way through. I'm pretty sure there is not a remorse of how to actually be president behind that fucking brain of his. But anywho, we're not talking about Donald Trump because that's negative stuff. And I don't like being sad, but I am. And it's because I feel like I'm going nowhere. And I feel like that's also a big scariness for a lot of YouTubers, especially like I feel like Jack right now, you know? He has been famous for quite some time now, but I feel like he's slowly not as, I don't want to say not as good as he used to because he's fucking amazing. But it's just like I'm scared that he's gonna go away for good. I guess is what I'm trying to say because I honestly love Jack. Now I will never say that Jack makes bad videos, even though I haven't watched all his videos, so I can't really judge him. But I also know that he deals with a lot of like mental stuff when it comes to identity. And I heard from an interview with Smosh that he said that when he said to his therapist, "I want to kill my child." But his therapist was like, "Why kill it? Let it out sometimes. Let it play." And I always have had my child in me. I will never let that little fucker get away from me. He's the reason why I technically still have hope. You know, it was the little kid in me wanting to come back home after my dad. I was just waiting for my grandparents. But now we're here. Trying to find a job, hoping this YouTube thing works out eventually, you know? But is it? No, and I guess what I'm saying is I need a solution now. I need to get some sort of job now, but I still want to do this, and I'm scared that I'm going to stop making videos to focus on my job more, which yes, I should focus on my job, but this is what I want to be known for. Because, I mean, even after I started creating videos, I feel like I'm outside of my shell, you know? I was never afraid to be of who I am. You know, don't get it twisted. I was never the nerd. I was never the quiet, nerdy type. No, I liked what I liked, and I fucking said it. I'm a 20-year-old man, and I still fuck with Steven Universe, the greatest cartoon kid TV show ever made. Because that show shouldn't be for kids. Because of how mental that story is. And I gotta say, Rebecca Sugar, I was so glad when I heard that Rebecca Sugar was working on Knights of Guinevere. on Glitch. I cannot wait for that first episode. Um, I was actually like jumping up and down when I heard it finally got greenlit. You know, because it's honestly just a big fuck you to Disney, which I'm just like, I still love Disney. I'm still also a Disney kid. I'm sorry, but I'm going to call it this, but Treasure Planet is the best animated movie on Disney ever. I'm sorry, that is such a masterpiece of work. The world, oh, we need, like, I don't want a live action, I want a sequel to that movie. But if they have to make a live action, the sequel, I will fucking take it. Treasure Planet is so good, and I wish we can expand on the world. But see, this is also how I am. I said I was going to be talking about depressing stuff, but I also just move on to stuff that I like, because that's honestly also just who I am. I hate the negative shit. I love talking about what I love. You know? Like, earlier today, I had a video idea, basically of, saying, because see, also, this is also just me. I'm not gonna cut anything in this video. This is going to be me. Earlier I saw a video by one of my gamer like news guys. He was saying that PlayStation was upping the prices for PlayStation Plus, and he said that they're like really doing it like high, but apparently they also make you have a, why can't I speak at fucking all? They are upping the prices for the PlayStation, and a lot of people are arguing about it because people obviously, inflation fucking sucks, and they need to stop doing that because it helps them stay online. But for me, I don't play online games. I don't. Last thing I want to do is have and be with a team and have them rely on me. That's scary. I'd rather go off and have adventures with my son, Atreus. You know, I would also like him to stop Ragnarok with him. I also would like to learn what the fuck happened before God of War 2018. You know? Those are my 3 all-time favorite games. All God of War. The rest of my games are in storage, but I made sure that those ones were with me in the car as I was moving from my apartment to my grandparents' house. I made sure those 3 games were with me because I knew that those games are the games I am definitely going to 100% want to play. I'm sad I wasn't able to get my Spider-Man ones out in time, but at least I have these 2. And now, because my grandma was awesome, she let me get a PlayStation 5 with Spider-Man 2. So I'm happy. I have a Spider-Man game now too, the newest one, which when I had it, I played it for like a couple days straight. I honestly was like, oh wait, that's it? But I cannot wait for the 3rd one. And again, see, this is me going off into stuff that I love. But I'm scared that it's not going to work out. But again, I'm not going to be afraid of who I am. This was honestly just me rambling, I guess. Thank you guys so much for just honestly listening. I guess I feel lighter now. I actually do. Sorry, I just bumped the table. Seriously, my setting is the tripod, my microphone, this gaming chair, hopefully these Funkos that are in the background, and then this tabletop thing right here. That's it. That is all there is to making this video. Is this all working in one? But yeah, this was honestly just me rambling on. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like and fucking subscribe. If you're a hater or under 18, get the fuck out. I've cussed way too much for you to be listening if you were younger than a child, let's just say. But yeah, all I want to say is that if you are here this early, and if you are wanting to stick with me, Get ready for a fucking ride of your life.